Have you ever wondered, while reading the Bible, why it is so long and what all these different biblical characters have in common? Adam and Eve, Abraham and Joseph, King David, and even the more minor characters like Bathsheba, Solomon's mother, Naomi, Boaz, and so many others. Many of us have made multiple attempts to read the Bible from beginning to end, but somewhere along the way, with all those stories and characters, we've lost track of the bigger picture. Eventually, confused and overwhelmed, we abandoned the project halfway. At the same time, many of us are familiar with epic literature, and we've deeply enjoyed reading those stories or watching movies based on them. We Iranians, for example, know our own national epos, Ferdowsi Shahnameh, and many of us are also familiar with J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, especially after Hollywood brought it to life as a massive 3-part film series. In these kinds of epic narratives, we see that despite the complexity of the plot and the large cast of characters, there is a main thread that runs throughout the story. By following that main thread, we begin to see how the author conveys a deep and meaningful message, and we start to understand the purpose behind writing such a long and layered story. You may have heard it said that the Bible isn't really one book, but a library, a collection of the writings of the prophets, composed and compiled over a span of about 1,600 years. That's absolutely true, but at the same time, we must not forget that the one who was speaking through all those prophets throughout those 1,600 years, the real author behind the scenes, is none other than God Himself. So when we approach the Bible, we're facing both a vast collection of books by various writers in different styles, and also one grand, unified, epic narrative written by a divine author. The Bible is the greatest and deepest epic in all of human history. It is a collaborative masterpiece between God and man. This book tells the story of God's love for humanity, His longing to reconnect us with Himself forever. And it shows us just how far God was willing to go and what price He was willing to pay to bring the foolish and sinful human being who was wandering like a lost sheep in the wilderness back into the safety of His fold. In the next video, we will take a look at this epic story.